Hello YouTube. This is not going to be one of my regular vlogs. I just want to do just a short video focusing on what would be considered a desire path. So in front of me is the 79th Avenue Park and Ride, and to the north of me is the intersection of 79th Avenue and McDowell Road, and to the north of that is Desert Sky Mall, and there's a lot of other shopping and apartments and whatnot further north. Also a very large concert venue. Anyway, I just want to focus on this particular desire path because for whatever reason, this overpass here, neither ADOT nor the city of Phoenix has completed it to the other side, to where 79th Avenue continues on the other side of the overpass. So that right there is a cut in the fence. Somebody has cut the chain link fence. That's a different desire path to get into that open area. And granted, it says no trespassing, but yeah, I see people down there all the time, and it's probably mostly homeless people squatting. And I got a feeling that this particular desire path that I'm going to walk through was probably made by homeless people, because on the other side of it is a pretty sizable homeless encampment. But for me and many of my coworkers, this path is how we get from the bus to work. I work at that giant Amazon warehouse that you can see directly ahead of us. It's so big that it doesn't even really fit in the frame. So we have a crosswalk here. It's just across the freeway off-ramp, which is supposed to be just for HOV, carpool, high occupancy vehicles, although it's most of the day it's open to all vehicles. It's just HOV vehicles during peak hours. And there's the on-ramp onto I-10. HOV 2 plus only, 6 to 9 a.m. 3 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. And the sidewalk continues, and this is where we get heavy into desire path territory. Our local governments have failed to finish this, but people need to go this way. So as they say, when there's a will, there's a way. As you can see, there's a lot of debris that always seems to come along with homeless people. And I'm sure you can all see the homeless encampment in front of me now, all the tents and vehicles and RVs. Yeah, so this is a little problematic. Got to step over that thing. So there's a cut in the fence there, and I can straddle that chain link, but it's kind of difficult. That's kind of awkward. Yeah, that's what people think of the state property no trespassing sign. Should have been on the other side, the sidewalk on the other side. It goes continuous all the way across the bridge without having to do a crosswalk for freeway on-ramps. And here we have an opening in the fence, because, yeah, where there's desire, there will be a path. And it's a little rough terrain right here, but as you can see, there's a well-worn path and a lot of footprints where others walk through here. And yeah, we have to try to traverse that because neither the city of Phoenix nor the state of Arizona Department of Transportation sees fit to finish this, even though people need to walk this way to get to work. The path continues this way. Now, there used to be, there's a gate up here, and it used to be open, and people would continue this path through the gate. And about 3 weeks ago, somebody at ADOT realized that people were going through this gate, so they put a chain and a padlock on it to stop people. Now, I've just been going underneath that, and as you can see from the footprints, a lot of other people have been doing that. One of my coworkers, I saw him go over the chain, but about, I don't know, 2 days ago-ish, a path magically open in the chain link, because that's how desire paths work. If there's desire for a path, the path will happen. ADOT, City of Phoenix, there's a need here. This is what our tax dollars are supposed to be getting spent on. Please finish this road, or at the very least, put a nice, safe pedestrian path here before somebody gets hurt trying to come off the edge of that bridge. There are a lot of employees that work at this Amazon warehouse that don't make enough money to drive, and they need to take the bus to get to work, to pay the rent, feed the kids, so they don't end up being in this encampment. There's also people that work at this PetSmart warehouse that ride the bus to work and need to get to those bus stops there on McDowell, and that park and ride to get to the bus, take the bus. That's the bus that takes you to the light rail downtown. It's really a tragedy that we have to deal with this not so safe desire path, because this much needed pedestrian infrastructure isn't being finished. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that would like to be able to drive that, but definitely a need for pedestrian infrastructure. That is one of the most well-worn desire paths I think I've ever seen. And in a fun twist of irony, another major employer that is on this stretch of 79th Avenue, whose employees have to cut through that if they're taking the bus to work, is a transportation company that is a private contractor with Valley Metro, who provides a city bus service. That's the next building up ahead on the left. Even bus drivers have to use this desire path that includes a couple of cuts through chain link fence and a kind of not so safe climb off the sides of an unfinished overpass, just to get to work from their bus stops. Come on, ADOT, City of Phoenix. Finish this, please.